I'm a Teemo. I'm a lowly Teemo. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be playing Teemo in the jungle. We're going Dark Harvest, Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collector, Ravenous Hunter, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic Insight. Our goal for this game is going to be to have the single strongest shrooms of all time. That's the goal. That's not a great leash. I don't feel too confident about that. We're just gonna quickly pot up to start off. Regardless, I'm excited. I obviously seen people play this before. Like, this isn't a new concept I've come up with. We still are working on the Lulu video, but I kept getting... So, keep in mind, 2 games in a row, I've accidentally not pressed record, which is a bit of an annoyance, but it is what it is. But we were trying to do Lulu top. We got filled in the jungle twice, so I quickly looked up some fun jungle builds, and Teemo came across my mind when I was going through, and I was like, well, I know Teemo shrooms are kind of disgusting, so what we're going to be building is Liandry's, Blackfire Torts, Malignance, and I meant to go E twice, Malignance, and Shadowflame, so our burn does crit. And we're essentially going to be trying to just get as much damage as humanly possible. Yeah, the last game I had, I went to click record and it did not work. Well, it's not that it didn't work, I'm just an idiot and I didn't click record. I don't know why I'm trying to act like that's not the case. But, so now we're playing again. We are going into a Bel'Veth, Zeri, Diana set, and Nami. I feel like this will be a good game. Like, Nami should get one shot later on. Diana maybe not with her shields. But there's definitely a few people that are gonna really get messed up from my shrooms. Especially if, like, Set's hitting them without being around anybody. The shrooms are going to be quite good, just because he won't be able to get his W off, because his W goes off of his max health. That's how he builds it up. So and speaking of that, we're going to actually come and gank him here. No, it's not warded, brother. Go in. He used Ignite. Does he have TP? There. That way it'll be stopped there. You're not gonna TP? Bel'Veth being here. That was a really late TP from him. I got it back anyways. I mean, if you can get him under tower, that's good. But, regardless, we're gonna go first right into Liandry's. And then... hopefully we can have a more successful gank than that. Set absolutely shredded Rammus. Rammus needs to shove that lane out and try to just get Thornmail before he starts really fighting people, because that's where all of Rammus's early game damage comes from. It's from Thornmail. Plus, it will really help into Set's Conqueror. Bel'Veth might be going bot here. No, you just gotta back off Pike. I'm looking to just ignite this, or not ignite, to do that, and then go gank them. If you can hit a nasty little hook here. No. We're just gonna chill out with them. We're gonna go take our wolves. Maybe we can actually get a gank on Diana. She's pretty low. Now, I have been having some, like, okay games with Teemo, and of course the one I record might not be that great of a game, but we'll have to see. We need to get some D-Ward. I just wanted Dark Harvest, and I'm not going to get it. That's unfortunate. How long does that shield last for? Fucking minutes? Don't... No, she can E in on you. Oh, you can just run in an ult there now. Run in an ult. You win. One thing I did want to talk about. Aurora being some of the most bullshit champion in the entire game. That and obviously Garen. Garen's just... I can't stand Garen. I don't know why they've decided to make Garen one of the single most broken champions in the entire game, but they're like, yeah, this super easy to play champion named Garen that literally spins in fucking circles is going to be the bane of 90% of top lane's existence. And not only does he do an absurd amount of damage in Shred and gain armor from his passive, we're also going to make it so his ulti does true damage, because that's what we need. We need him to do more damage while being tanky and have movement speed. Alright, we're going to play towards him. We don't win that fight. So we better just not die. Maybe when I have shrooms in a second here, but I don't think I get it off this camp. No, I'm just a little bit off. Oh. Bad timing. Bad timing. That's actually really bad timing. Oh, I'm just missing everything. Jeez Louise. If I'm gonna step in this brush and they're gonna be here. No, they're just gonna get free void grubs. Yeah, Set's also here. He still has ulti? Huh. Still has ulti. Thought he would have used it into Rammus, but it is what it is. Not a great start, guys. We're not farming exceptionally well either to offset. There you got void grubs. This is the thing with Teemo. It doesn't fucking matter. As soon as I get Liandry's and Malignance and Blackfire Torch, my shrooms are gonna do all the damage. I don't even have to be there in fights. That's the beauty of this build. It's pretty much, if you're not good at the game, you can play Teemo jungle, and you legitimately never have to interact with people. Because come late game, as long as you can get there. Yeah, no. We're just gonna set up a shroom, and we're just gonna do Drake by ourselves. I'm sure I can just do Drake by myself. I don't think that's gonna be too big of an issue. We're actually gonna... Guys backing out? Here. We'll put that shroom there. And then you guys are gonna come help me here. And look! We're happy. Oh. Now, did I steal that kill? Would she have died? Yes. 100%. Do I really care all that much? No. I wanted the kill. Now we have Smite up, though. I'm pretty sure we can just do this ourselves and say fuck it. It sucks that we're going to take so much damage here. I don't think Pyke has ulti up anymore. And they got to be careful because Bel'Veth might be coming here. We do need to get the next set of Void Grubs, otherwise Bel'Veth will just carry the game. She'll go push a side lane by herself and absolutely destroy us. As long as she doesn't jump over this wall and jump scare me, I'll be fine. She is really low, but nah, we're not gonna go. I'll make my way back towards bot eventually. Rammus, I thought Rammus would be doing fine into set. Like, I feel like that's a good pickup. She must have healed. Oh, I wish I would have got that. But, or if he had ulti, because then we could have split the gold, but he didn't. Unfortunate. I think we need 1700 for Liandry's here. So we're just going to go back to farming. Maybe try to look for set again, but every time I've looked for set, it's kind of ended poorly for either me and or Rammus, or both. So, Alune will get strong eventually. Yeah, now he has Black Cleaver. He can't fight him at all. There's no real fight to be had. Is that gonna put him down enough? Yeah. I can't really step in the set either. Even if I ignore his punches, they're up so quickly, and he does so much just overall damage. And he's not low either. He probably has Ignite as well. I haven't seen him ping Ignite or Flash. If you can get him under tower, but like, look, he insta-TP'd, so he didn't get to full health. Get him tank some tower shots. Okay, we're almost at Liandry's.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna take this, and honestly, we're just... Okay, sets down here. Unfortunate. He's right here. He's been here the whole time. You gotta get out of there, brother. I can't help you anymore. So that's just too strong. He's too much of a monster for me to deal with. Maybe when I have Liandry's and I can do a little bit more side damage to him from the burn, maybe. But even then, I'm not too confident about it. They're just gonna free get this. They get free 6 on grubs, which is really unfortunate, but it's kind of out of my control. You gotta ult to get out. There you go. No, I keep doing these silly flashes. She flashed out. I need help. My shrooms. Yeah. Rammus. That's super unfortunate. Nice. She gets a double kill. If we could get one of the Void Grubs, I'd be a happy camper. But this is what I mean. Alune is just so absurdly strong. Like, she can go behind and she'll be perfectly fine. They get 5 Grubs there, which is a little unfortunate. But it's not 6. I mean, if for glass half full people, then it could have been worse. Fortunately, I'm not, and they still have 5. And as moment she gets anything, she's gonna push out a lane so fast. If they get Baron at any point during this game, we are gonna be missing some towers. Jin's not doing bad. Pyke's doing pretty decent. I gotta switch these two and this. There we go. A lot of off-meta picks I'm realizing this season. We can go bot lane. Put up a shroom here. Yeah, they have this worded here. We're gonna take this. We're playing for drags. Yeah, let's just take drag. Help me take drag, please. Guys, let's just take drag. Guys, let's just take drag. Let's take drag. We're chasing something that you can't get regardless. Even if you got them low, I'm sure they still have flash, because last time you pinged flash was like quite a while ago. Okay, that's fine. Rammus is just getting... He's debousing it. Which, if this was actually debouse, he'd be absolutely destroying him, and he would have proxied and done what he does best, but he's not. God, that should clear most of the wave. Yeah. Okay. There's 3 there. Diana doesn't die for that? That's unfortunate as fuck. Well, random arm going off at... Nice. Nice. 2 for 2, essentially, and I'm gonna shove this wave out. I already put down a shroom, brother. That way they can't push it out. We have nothing on our... We have nothing on our bot side. Get some damage, some chip damage off on him. I'm not fast enough to get... I'm not fast enough to catch up to him. Well, I have full boots. But I feel like Set's just quicker than me. Granted, I have my W and I'm a bit of an idiot, and me chasing him wouldn't have been smart, though, I don't think. When's next drag? Okay. Let's just hit this, please. Thank you. That's gonna die by itself. You can chuck another one down here. And get that out of here. Now we can back and get... I think it's 2,800 for Malignance, though. Start making your way towards me. Hey, come. Here, clear your wave. Okay, that works out. This game is turning out a little bit better than when it started off. When I back next, I should have Malignance, which will be a huge buff to my damage, especially like my shrooms overall. And our shrooms will go kabloom. We're just gonna steal some. He's gonna be bought. We're gonna take some of his farm. We're gonna take this here. And I threw my shroom and auto-attacked a little too quickly, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna clear this mid-wave. And this. I'm gonna miss that turret. I'm gonna miss that, yeah. Let's just shove this out quickly. They'll be fine without me. They don't need me right now. And now we get that. They kind of lose a little bit, but that's okay. Did Remus never back after we got the kill on her? He kept on trucking. I have so much gold I gotta back. Oh, he's back out. There we go. Finally, a flash that wasn't absolutely horrid. I have a lot of gold, so I'm gonna back, grab Malignance, and then we're gonna start working on Blackfire. We'll go that. I keep forgetting to grab this and this. We're gonna take our blue quickly, and then we're gonna start chucking up some shrooms around. Someone definitely... Oh, she hit my shroom. But look, it did like 500 damage to her. We also know now that she's topside. Actually, we're just gonna take this first. We know she's topside. We gotta take advantage of the fact that she's there right now. We're gonna chuck one there. We're gonna chuck one here. We're gonna chuck another there. Whatever. We're gonna start this. Okay. If he dies for us to get drag, like that's soul point, right? Wasn't a great fight for us, but look at the damage. Like, just from that fight, we did so much damage. And we're on soul point, so... And but they get my blue now, unfortunately. If a Lune can kill her before they take my blue, why do I have alarms going off at 4:10? My apologies, guys. It might be a cutout. Okay, no, never mind. I know what those are for. I'm an idiot. Nice. Nice. We're gonna go set up some shrooms around Baron. Because honestly, we can take Baron right now if we wanted to with our team. But I also want to invade her. I want to invade her top side. Okay. I should take it pretty quickly. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Just chuck one here. Chuck another one here. Get rid of this thingy. Chuck one there. Lune is... I keep saying Lune. I know it's Aurora, but I keep thinking of the TFT champion thing they came out with. Which, I don't know why they didn't stick with Lune or whatever. There we go. Let's look to start taking drag. Or drag Baron. We're honestly in a not terrible spot to start taking it. Okay. If Jhin comes, I mean, I'm not mad about it. Our Rammus is just not having a game, man. The thing is, if Set hits the true damage on him, he's done for. There's not much he can really do. I don't know. All four of us going bot lane is a little bit of a silly thing to do, though, I think. Let's just try to take this quick. Oh, we're gonna die here, I think. Okay, my whole team runs for him, but I'm sitting back here. Like, I don't understand people sometimes. I'll take it. Should not have fought that. Was not going to win that. That's silly. But at the same time, these guys have been chasing everything under the moon. Look at that damage, though. Keep walking forward. Walk back into it. Nice. Look at all the damage. Did they get a kill off that? And that's the thing, like, look at the complete disengage we got because of Teemo shrooms. Like, it's kind of absurd. Once we have Blackfire and they hit multiple too, like, Blackfire gives you damage per, so 4% extra per. Which is slightly absurd. We're gonna look for Baron. That's up in a minute. We're gonna chuck this down here. Should just insta-take it, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna try to deward this. Chuck some shrooms around. Let's work on getting this. Okay. Or let's not get Baron. How'd that hit? I don't know. It's like Jhin W sometimes, you know? How it shouldn't hit, but it does, and you're just like, what the fuck? Oh, you just gotta get out of there, brother. There you go. Work them into my shrooms. Nice. Oh, look at the damage. So much damage. Oh. He almost turned that on me. Okay, let's take soul. Wow, Liandry's done so much damage. I want to get... Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're healing more than we're taking damage. Give that to me. Okay, so what soul do we have? That's an okay soul. Not really. It's not very good. I'm not a fan of it. I would have preferred fire soul. With the shrooms, oh, we'd just be one-shotting people. Would be disgusting. I'll leave that for Rammus. I've wanted to take Baron for like 25 minutes here. But now we have Blackfire on back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at her. She's just hitting my shrooms. If she goes back up too, she's gonna hit another one. Yeah. Now she's oddly tanky. Let them work into my shrooms. Let them work into my shrooms. They're gonna play into my shrooms, we let them. Nice. I did what I could. My shrooms are sitting there doing so much damage. They're gonna get free Baron here. There's nothing we can do about it. But that sucks. But we are one step closer to Shadowflame. Once we have Shadowflame, this damage is gonna zoom up. It's gonna do so much damage. And I honestly do believe that this is like a completely viable build. Like, I keep messing up these. This is completely viable build. Like, especially in like, look at them, 1, 2. Oh, okay. It's not. I thought they had more. If they're all using those, they're not gonna have much vision. And like, it's the little things, right? Where is she? I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna let them hit that. Oh, and it went away. Whatever. I don't care that much. What's the next objective up? That's 3 minutes. That's 5 minutes. So there's no real objectives up, so I can just start setting shrooms around the map. We're not really waiting for anything or looking for anything in specific. I like to set them up to back us up, so if we do get into a rough position, we can just use them as a disengage tool. Plus, if they're, you know, people get greedy, they chase. And that's kind of what we're hoping for. People to get greedy and chase. He's hitting a lot of shrooms. Oh yeah. We're doing a monstrous amount of damage. Like this is absurd. This shouldn't be working as well as it is. Yeah, we might die here though. Do you have a slow or something, Pike? There we go. She dies from me. You can hit this. So much burn damage. There we go. Look at that. Super duper easy, simple. Cover girl or whatever they say. Yeah. Yeah, no, this build is just absurd. Like, you're pretty much just relying on the burn, but like 7,000 burn. 700 burn. Are they building a lot of magic resist? Magic resist. Yeah, no wonder she's not taking as much damage from those as everybody else. But that's okay. I think we're still gonna go Rabadons anyways. We'll get an extra 140, so we'll be at 572. Plus we'll have another level on us. Look at that. Ugh. Clear. I want to steal his blue buff. Bowman. Oh, shit. Damage on damage. She's gonna die. Oh, so much damage. Like, we got an extra 1100, so we got an extra 400 damage from that. We got, what, an extra 500 from that? Just absurd damage. At least we can get our blue buff here now. We can set up some shrooms around drag. That's going to be up in 47 seconds. So they're going to run to it. But, like, at this point in the game, like, they really have to not hit my shrooms. Otherwise, they just completely lose fights. I'm going to set this up. Bump. Bump. Get rid of everything around here. Rammus, like, you're 1 of 9, brother. You're lucky I'm a nice human being, because I prefer me getting full build over you. Oh, did it not go off? She's so close to hitting so many of them. There we go, and that's game. She's gonna die to my burn. What are you doing, Goosey girl? These guys don't know I got a doggy named Goose. And I think that's just game. There's nothing they can really do. Like, how much of my... An extra 1,000, extra 400, 500. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that. I'd like to get Rabadons, just so we can see the full potential, but I don't think we're going to get that opportunity. That just did 800 something damage. Are they gonna just FF this? I'm just gonna back off. I don't care that much. I prefer to get Rabadons. I don't want them to die, because I do want to win this game and everything, but I think this game's pretty much cemented. Like, there's no way we lose it. And the goose is in the room. Hi, Goosey girl. Just to see what I'm dealing with here, guys. She wants attention badly. Goosey, I'll take you outside after. She's not happy right now. She's not a happy camper. Yeah. If someone hits these 4 shrooms, they're just dead. We don't have blue buff. We want to get them off of my... There we go, look at that damage. She's dead. She didn't die from that? Wild. Now we have 771 AP. Yeah, no, this video is turning out quite well. The damage is just absurd that she's doing. Sorry, I was thinking about my dog for a second. Teemo does. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, the burn alone finishes that off. And, like, look, if they come in here, they all die. It's like, just their entire team gets killed. Need help, guys. I don't think I can solo it. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. He really wanted me out of there. But I think that's game, guys. I'm hoping we did like 60,000 plus damage. I think that's a realistic. Just needed to make sure I was recording. I messed up 2 recordings earlier. I think I talked about that at the beginning. We're just gonna pet the goose. Hi, goosey girl. Let's see. Yeah, that's just game. Good game. Simple, nice, and easy. Honestly, it's such an easy, like, if I had to rank that, it's gotta be 10 out of 10. Like, it's just so, you can be so far behind, and eventually you'll just start doing, like, absurd amounts of damage. Oh, Goose is freaking out a bit. 1 second, Goosey girl. Goose, chill out, honey. She's freaking out right now. 54,000 damage. Yeah, no, this is definitely an insane build. Definitely very, very, very good. Yeah, and that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoy, and have a good one.